Buying a home is more than just a transaction. It's a journey. And for many, it can feel overwhelming, confusing, and even a little scary. But hey, you're not alone.
And it was the oil boom.
Yes.
And it was crazy. And he was like, girl, get your license. I need some help. And because of my personality, I'm kind of like one of those dual people that I love, like down home country. Like I love to go fishing and hiking and camping, right? I love all that stuff, but I've always loved the city. I love to go to a good fashion show or a good concert or, you know, visit the latest Michelin star chef. It was a really difficult decision for me to make, like to leave my little mom and pop boutique brokerage in Vernal, but I just felt like I needed to maybe be around a lot more people in the city to learn what I needed to learn. They invited me to be on leadership. So they pulled me up and they're like, we don't know what title it is, but just do all the things you're great at. And so if I have a client in Vernal that needs to see a home, I get up at 3 a.m. I drive to Vernal. I make sure that I'm there to start my 9-to-5 job at the computer or by the phone by 9. I saw her on social media and I was like, wow, this woman, this female is really doing things that I wish I had the courage to do. You know, we have brokerages in Utah from Logan down to St. George.
Wow.
And then we've recently opened up into Nevada and Idaho and looking to, you know, keep growing. When they leave, it's like, hey, we still cheer you on. Thank you for being a part of us. Go be successful. We love you. The doors are always open. Enough business to go around.
There is enough business to go around, I guess.
I think this is a really interesting market. And if you pay attention to the headlines, right, it seems like you hear people either saying, it's amazing, it's on fire, or it's dead.
Sure.
But from my perspective, the truth is, it's a great market for a thoughtful seller or a thoughtful buyer. I think that you have to be open to looking at being resourceful, creative, and understanding that we're in a market right now where things are sitting longer on the market. Sellers are more willing to open up and offer some concessions, offer a rate buy down. What can we do to work as a team? Because ultimately, the seller wants to sell that house. The agents want to help their clients accomplish their goals. And so how can we work as a team creatively to make this happen for you? Stop thinking about the monthly payment so much. Of course, we have to be smart. But I think kids are just like, that number is so scary, I can't even think about it. But what happens is more time goes on, right? Prices go up. And we can't predict the future, right? Things might go down a little bit, but they could also go up quite a bit. And so they think that there's going to be some point when it'll feel perfect to have a child. And so I think sometimes they imagine that there's going to be like this moment they wake up in the morning, they're like, oh, I feel like I have so much energy and so much money. Let's have a child now, right? And it just isn't reality. Life is short. And the one certain is that we're going to have an end to that life. And so what do you want to make of it? And I see buying a home, choosing where you live. What does that home look like? What does it feel like? What are you going to build and create? Are you going to retreat and freeze and be paralyzed and scared? Or are you going to open yourself up to possibility? I think especially for females, I notice this a lot when we get really like, in our head a little bit about the fantasy of the home, right? And we want it to be so like Instagram perfect, right? But the reality is sometimes we have to go, how do I get there? How do I start with this? And how do I help our home provide what we need for our life, for our daily routines, right? It makes sense. We're not house poor, and we have an asset that we're growing and appreciating and changing and being smart about the strategy, about what do we put into it, right?
Hey, just get in the game. Just get out there and do it. You know, because I think a lot of times we want, you know, hey, I have my map and I'm going to follow this plan and really like, I mean, have a plan. I'm not saying that's bad, but know that you're going to probably change.
Be a little flexible and open, right?
And you don't know what you don't know until you get
into it,
right?
I'll show you homes for 2 years if you want to look at homes for 2 years. But I've seen this happen before. And rarely do I see opportunities like this. It's a mindset. It's 100% mindset. And it wasn't like oh, poor me, right? It was, oh, okay, shift. I've seen a lot of different things happen in my career, and I embrace challenges. I'm kind of excited about this. I can't focus on the huge loss. If you do, you become bitter. So you have to really be like mentally be able to shift your mindset and your attitude and your energy legitimately. Your wife, your parents, your best friends, a therapist, a coach who is able to help you figure out, how do I regulate my nervous system? It's hard on a person. This industry, lending and buying homes, real estate, it's really hard because it's just so volatile. But gosh, it's not as glamorous as they make it look on Selling Sunset, is it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of work to it. And when you're commission based, there's a lot of fear.
Yeah, it's scary for sure.
It's terrifying. And we're either gonna all rise together or we're gonna all burn together. Instead of catastrophizing things, I think we have to have a general attitude of everything always works out if you want it to.
Sure.
Always. And it just becomes about, how do you want your life to be? I'm the kind of person that's always said, you decide how you want your life to be and you do it.
Yeah.
And you create it and you find ways. And it might not happen like this, but that's the fun of it.